Yo, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got an exciting episode for you, haven't we, Adam?
Yeah.
Adam's there. I've got a mask on. We're in the loft, obviously, but I'm not disturbing any insulation for the time being. I'm going to just try and rip some stuff out. There's barely any insulation, so don't tell me off for that. Customers got me off YouTube and quite local to us, which is quite nice, and their extractor fan doesn't work. They had this fitted a couple of years ago, and you'll now see why. So you've got the vent down to your right, then comes up to here, which then goes down to there. It's then got a knot in it. And then this is the strangest thing for me, let me try and get over there a bit closer, is instead of ducting it out, that's a vent that goes up. And I go, oh, it's just a towel vent. But then you've got what looks like the overflow for the boiler, for the header tank which is there, which feeds out, but it's then teed into it. And it's been leaking for a long time by the looks of it, so the customer stuck a tray underneath it to collect some water, which has got water in it. But this is absolutely, oh, that was bright. But this is mind-blowing for me of why this has been done that way. I cannot fathom why that is like that. And the ducting, as you can see, is not even on it. It's been taped next to it. So we rip all this out. The fan still works. It probably still works because it's never actually done any actual job because it's been sat like that. So we're going to rip all this out. We're going to try and put a vent in the soffit. We're going to try and hang out the bathroom window potentially because we can't put a ladder up on the outside right above the bathroom. And the issue with that is it's because the glass conservatory below. We've done it before. We've sort of hung out the bathroom with a 4-inch hole cutter and we've put the vent on the outside. We pulled it through. But the bathroom window opens like upwards rather than outwards, if you know what that means. I'll show you in a bit. If we are struggling with that and we think there's a big risk that we could drop the drill or we can't get the right pressure on it, there's a little conservatory extension next to it, which is a tiled roof, which I'm going to try and stand on, but health and safety will go out the window for this one, guys. Hey ho. So let's just start stripping some of this out and see what we can find. Right, we tried Adam holding the camera, but there's not a lot of space in this loft. There's pipes everywhere. Right, and I'll chuck some of the rubbish to you, mate, so we can take it down.
Oh, that's full of water. Actually.
That is absolutely full of water, guys. Let's see if you can see that down there. Oh dear, oh dear. It's worked a bit. Well, it's just going to be sat within this dip here. Let me see if I can pull this bit off over here. I'm proper on my belly here. No, this white one here, to my knowledge.
Yeah, but that.
Oh no, because that grey one's the overflow. Oh, we'll ask the guys on the YouTube in a minute. Nice little wasp nest here. I don't know how. No wonder the guys haven't taped it properly because you can barely get over there. But I can't yank it because it's going into the ceiling. To the roof, and I don't want to pull any tiles out of the way. As he proceeds to yank it. Oh god, I'm going to get closer here, guys. Let me move you. This is definitely a job for you, Adam. Oh my god, it's absolutely full of water. You see that, guys? It's just poured out. Oh my god. Adam, this is a rescue mission. Call me Jack, because I'm going down. That's a Titanic reference. Oh mate, pass to the bolt croppers, please. Oh, my hands are soaked.
Some weight in that.
Yeah.
He said something.
Yeah. Pull that to you a bit, mate. I know. Pull that to you so I can feed it through. Got it? Ooh. Take one. You got both? Pinched it, yeah?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, I'm gonna get that tray as well. I just can't understand.
What we're doing with this, just take it down,
The white one is an overflow. The white one is an overflow for this tank.
Right, so as you can see, I've managed to get it down the loft hatch, so now I just need to tip it all down the toilet, which is not going to be fun. Right, I'm going to have to get it there. And just work my way. Oh. You can't really see much, so I don't want it to go everywhere. But Right, then we'll put this in the bath for now until we can take it down in some cardboard or something.
Right, Adam's obviously just done that. So this white pipe here, which has got a T on it, which you've seen, is the overflow for this header tank, which is full. And then the grey pipe is the overflow for that crusty header tank. Adam, dare you, take a sip.
Oh, I thought you like, how much should put your head in it? Like just,
For you, just put your head in it.
yeah, yours.
For me, or buy me my SDS back that you actually made me broke. Maybe. Oh, whatever. Right, let's take some more of this. So, oh God, I'm too big to work in lofts. So let's try and figure out what this. So I can only presume why the hell they thought that, because obviously that's been at some point going down, but it wouldn't work very well anyway because there's a huge dip in it. Go up. I'm going to leave this here for the fact that and I'll speak to the customer and just say you could do. I mean, I can see a drip there where it's leaked on that bit. Let's take the extractor down. Adam, actually, can you turn it, because it's still all on, can you turn it on? I can see what the fan works like, if that's okay. Because I'm not actually going to change it. If the fan works, we've said it's going to stay because it's a good fan. Yeah, it's got plenty of pressure on it. Okay, mate, yeah, that's sounded off for me. Oh, I'm going to stick my fingers in it now. Right, plan is, you can see I'm lying down here. Take that off. We'll take the ducting off that it's attached to because that's going to be too long. And then we're going to start scoping out where the best place to put this new grill in. We want to put the ducting on, we've said it before, nice and taut, strong as possible. Barely any dips if possible, and if we've ever had a place where there's a dip, we stick some loft insulation underneath it or a batten of wood because there's loads of chipboard lying around. We can support it that way. We want the fan to be as optimal as possible. We want it to pull the moisture straight up and chuck it straight out. We don't want the chance that it sits anywhere and condenses. See, that's wet.
Oh, yeah. I've got something for you. Remind me.
Oh, whoever installed this used the actual screws as well that Kate came with.
Where they're a small head, but they're like...
It's rounded and you can never get good strength on them. Oh, right.
All of them rattle, don't they, a bit?
Yeah, well, it's just a fan, so it's a bit filthy in there, but it still works. It's obviously had moisture through it. It's chucked it through it and then just sat in the duct to the other side of it, so decent. We'll leave that attached to that side. So the ducting that's attached to, because this is a downlight grill, and then we can just do it. So I think the best course of action now, Mad, is to have a place where we can get this grill. If the grill ends up being over here or over here, I haven't got an issue. We can leave that attached. I'll screw this piece of board down here. We can sit the fan on top. We'll put some 20mm open grommets, 25mm open grommets, yeah, for a bit of cushion, stop the vibration. And we'll see. I'm going to pull this loft insulation out of the way. I'll go and grab a mask and see if we can have a look down there. We've got space down there, a lot of space. So we're going to try and find that on the outside and see what we can do. So that's where the plastic tub is, where it's been leaking. You can see the moisture that unfortunately they've had within the bathroom because of the fan not working. Adam's measured 33 inches from the centre of the mirror, which is there, which is on this window ledge. So we've had it before where windows open that way. We can lean out and go straight into the soffit, easy peasy, especially when you've got conservatory and everything below. But I can stand on that roof. I can't, out this window, physically get my arm up with the drill, do it safely without dropping the drill and smashing something below. I'm gonna get the ladders, I'm gonna pitch up on here, stand on this roof there, and it's an angled soffit. With my height, I'll be easy enough to reach that. So you can see that's the ducting, that's the pipe that's in that it was attached to. Got the two overflows here, but I'm gonna stand on here and drill up on the center of this window, hopefully. Obviously this isn't ideal. I don't want to stand on people's roofs, but there's no other way that I can do it. I can't pitch my ladder, my big one, this far because the angle's way too steep. The ladder would slip. And also I don't think the ladder's long enough. Do you?
This one?
No, my big ladder, if we were to put it against the brickwork and then put it here without catching the gutter in. Obviously, don't do this if you're not feeling comfortable with it. I could stand on that once and go, no, I'm not doing it. Yeah. And then we've got to find another way, but this is what happens. I wouldn't ever ask him to do it, and you vouch for that. I've never made you do stuff like this. I've done it. It's my business. If I'm going to fall off, it's my own fault, isn't it?
Yeah. I'll probably still have a go.
Shut him. Right, we're up here now. something about the soffits at an angle. They told me they've all been replaced and they're just plastic, which is sweet because we've come to ones in the past and they've actually been like asbestos boards. You don't want to be drilling into them. I'm going to try and get the drill in there. I've got nowhere to record or put the camera up. It's pointless Adam recording it from down there because he can't see anything. If I'm going to fall, Adam said he'll catch me that way, which is really kind. And if I fall that way, so. But no, the roof's pretty solid, happy with it. You soon find out straight away if the roof's going to support your weight because you'll be on the floor. Right, let's get drilling. And we're done is, right, I'll show you. Fan on, best I could, it's screwed up. And I'll just take this bit off. So we angled the vents, so. Angle the vents, and you can see in here, the ducting is nice and tight. It goes on an angle, straight up, so we should get it coming straight through. Right, Am's done a great job. He meant to bring the camera up, but he left it. Left it down there. This is obviously our new ducting. Right, we had it in the unit. There's a lot here. What we're going to do is pull this as taut as we can in a second. The little board we've got there, I'm going to screw that down across the joist there, tuck this under, and then we'll screw the ducting down, the fan down as well. But we've got a little trick to show you. Use this piece of wood. I'll make sure there's some insulation underneath, but realistically this loft could do with a big overhaul of insulation because there is not a lot lying around. So. Right, we want to make sure we're putting the fan the right way. Airflow, directional this way, there and there. What just turned off then? Nothing. Oh, it was the torch, it was the light on my torch. What we're going to do is washer, 20mm open grommet, screw. We will put the 20mm open grommet there, screw. Is that going to fit on with this washer? It's not. Right, we'll just put the screw on top. That will then slide into there. We'll just get a marking out for the other side. Now we've got them in, slot that. I probably recommend you to do it with your screwdriver because I broke one of these before using impact. It wasn't fun. Don't do it up too much because you still want a bit of the squish from the grommet to be there to use as a cushion. If you tighten it up all the way, then you might as well not bother put one in. See how that can still rattle itself if you want it to. Right, ducting this side, nice and taut, best we can. Use your bolt croppers because if you use your cutters on these, you're going to blunt them very quickly. Got that cable tie, mate? Please. Right, as you see, we've got a lot of tension on the ducting itself. This is what you want. This is how an extractor should be done. So that's that side done. You can see how taut it is. There's no dips. The only dip is going down there. So if we've got any water falling back, it's going to fall down into the bath. And now we'll pull this at a nice taut angle as well. And when we tried it up here a minute ago, had paddles on it. So it'll open when the fan's on, but it shuts itself off once the fan turns off, so you don't get a backdraft up in the shower or you sat in the bath and it's windy outside. And that's job done. Follow your boy for electrical work. I'm just going to turn it on. Obviously, we've not touched any of the wiring.
Turn it on yet?
Yeah, turn it on. Well, yeah, turn it on. But we already know it works. I'm just going to chuck some insulation back down on there and put a bit across that. But that should have sorted that problem. So, if you like this style of video, smash the like, subscribe, all that jazz. And I was planning to put the extractor fan. I wasn't going to put the extractor fan on my head, the GoPro on my head, but it would have just been awkward and a mess. But simple solution to what is a big problem with the amount of damp and moisture this has caused. Still not quite sure what's going on with that pipe, but I'll speak to the homeowner. We've took pictures, obviously we've got this video, and they can have a look for themselves. Everything else is going to the bin and in the recycling bin outside for the stuff we haven't used. And we'll see you in the next one. Take care now. Bye bye then.